Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Stream today. B was mod here. Your mod in blue, so beautiful. They're oh so wonderful and beautiful. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. I'm having a great. It's beautiful weather. Some of y'all got snow, and I feel for you. But I have to celebrate the we have here right now because it's nice. Put a 1 in chat if you got some snow. Let me know. I'm cutting in and out. Am I still? Why do I have to have these problems, y'all? Am I still cutting in and out? Is it still? Hello, hello, hello. Is it still? It's better. Okay. You know why? Because I had my hard drive plugged into this computer. That's how touchy it is. That's how much resources I don't have. Sorry about that. I apologize. But I thought we could start a little bit early. We usually are live at 3. But I started a little bit early today because I wanted to give you guys some Diddy updates. Diddy's in court right meow. So before we get into the Florida mother, which is really, really creepy and weird, let me read through some of these updates with the Didster. The first one, this is from Inner City Press on X. This is a great account to follow if you want to keep up on Diddy. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me, Vivian. We have a watch party starting at 9 p.m. tonight. Seth Speaks. He is peeling back the curtain, if you will, and is going live on his YouTube channel tonight. Seth Speaks. Seth Says. We're going to be broadcasting Seth Says in a watch party forum in our Discord tonight. If you would like to become a member and you are not a member yet, the mods will tell you how. But if you are a member and you're not in Discord, the mods and specifically Gypsy will help you with that. Thank you so much, Gypsy, for being our help desk expert. So that is going on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. I see some ones about snow, and I'm really sorry. My condolences. Yeah, last time we went to SeaWorld. I don't know where we're going tonight. We'll find out. It's super windy, though. I got windows open. My lighting's messed up, but it is beautiful. So, what's up, Ella and Daff? Happy Thanksgiving, Carrie, Vivian, Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Sophia, Sheba, Jenny W. Good to see you. Kendo's watching. Who else we got? Miss Nightbot Jackie. Tammy Clips. If Diddy gets bail, she thinks he'll run. Okay, so let's read what's going on so far. It just started 35 minutes ago. In the courtroom, Combs' attorney, Tony Rico, has come back into the gallery to speak with the Diddy supporters. Alexandra Shapiro sitting, reading from a binder. 4 prosecutors in the front row. Drum roll. Sean Combs is brought in wearing MDC jail tan uniform. He makes a point of hugging his lawyer, then sits chatting with Rico. While we wait for Judge Arun Subramanian, noting that Combs and his lawyers are sitting at the middle of 3 tables. So are the 2 U.S. Marshals, rather than sitting directly behind the defendant, as is usually in the case, are on the sides. All rise. Combs' lawyer Rico. The family of Mr. Sean Love Combs are here, and they traveled a long way. The judge says, "Thank you for being here. Tell me about the legal pads." Combs' lawyer says, "The first time I saw them was Tuesday." And then he says, "As we sit here today, I'm not sure when legal was written on each of them. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Different members of the defense team was telling him to write legal on the pads. There is a photo of a pad without legal on it. The pad you handed to me, did it say legal on November 1st? I'm not sure. I don't even know what this is about. What's the status of Mr. Combs' laptop?" And then the AUSA, Christine Slavic, says, "The laptop for him to review the discovery at the MDC. The idea is to preload the information he is allowed to have at the MDC on the laptop." So they're getting ready to give him a laptop with his discovery in it. And then it says, on the bail application, I don't have to deal with the Bustinani case. The defense is saying there are extensive conditions proposed, including 24/7 security. There was no RICO charge in that case. Judge says, agreed. So that's where we are right now. So he's getting a laptop with his discovery on it. Oh, here we go. The cell phone footage was grand jury material, and we don't want the defendant to be able to retaliate against the grand jury witness. We did add blurring of the victim's face. Does it matter if he threw a vase or the contents of a vase? He admitted to it and apologized for it. This took place in the middle of a freak-off. The U.S. has evidence of a male commercial sex worker was in the hotel room at that time. This is devastating evidence for the trial. It shows why he cannot be released on bail. He is violent and committed to covering up his crimes. The evidence against him continues to mount. We've learned of punching and kicking employees and partners. And then his lawyer says he was not dragging her back to the freak off. The judge says there was dragging, there was kicking. Sick. No bond, I say. I hope he doesn't get bond. I don't think he will. Do you guys think he will? Let's check our poll. What's up, Ange Carter? Hi, Danielle. Hey, Amy. Hey, Sin. Kels. Welcome in, guys. So 92% of you don't think he should get bail, but 8% of you do? Where the hell are the 8% that think he should get bail? Who are you? Make yourselves known. Why would you want him to get out? He could flee. He could do a lot of things. He could hurt witnesses. He could do so much if he got out. Hi, Angie Davis. Welcome in. I say, no, no, no. Who the hell wants him out? What's up, LG? And Sheba? Who are the 8%? Make yourselves known, y'all. Trolls, probably. Hi, Kim. Yeah, no, he can't be trusted. People know that. They want an independent security firm to overlook Combs. There has been a mutually regrettable physical conduct going on both ways. Anyways, all right, we'll keep that. We'll come back to it. But we're going to get into today's story, which is crazy, guys. This is from Osceola County. Before we watch, this is our least favorite sheriff in Florida. Not our favorite sheriff. Hey, Evie. Oh, you hit the wrong button. Hey, Kels. Good to see you. Hey, Gina Marie and Megan May. You guys remember him, right? The sheriff of Osceola County, Mario Lopez. Is that his name, Mario Lopez? He's the one that, accidentally put the picture of Madeline Soto on his Instagram and said, "Great day with the seniors." Hey, Earth Angel and Darlene. Just Teresa, good afternoon. How's the weather up in the ROMEO? Is it cold in the D yet? It's going to be. If it isn't, it's going to be cold in the D. Because it's about that time. It's so cold in the D. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace? Yes, this is him. This is him. You guys got it right. He's no Grady Judd. He is no MF Grady Judd. So it's in the same county. Another 14-year-old girl is deceased, this time at the hands of her mother, allegedly. The interesting part of this is that the mother hasn't been charged yet in the murder. So I went and dug the court documents from Osceola so we could read through them. And then we'll watch the press conference with our least favorite sheriff. And here is the affidavit, and then we're going to get a little more detailed in the next document. But right now, let's read through this, okay? This is the state of Florida versus Kelsie Michelle Glover. I'm sorry for the Kelsies in chat that she shares your name. 42 and flurries. I can't. You can keep that shit, Trees. You're heading to Florida in 3 weeks? Oh, well, the weather will be beautiful. It will be beautiful. All right. So date of birth, 9/24/1989. Black female. Got her height at 4'9". She's a little one. 4'9", 120 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. Okay, so the officer is Christopher Kafinas, a law enforcement officer for the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, is the one that's put this affidavit together. And now the two charges that she's facing right now are aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which is a hammer, and battery, strike, or touch. We fully expect, since they're continuing the investigation, that she will face further charges. So he's been a sheriff's department officer since 4/25/2006. Okay, so here we go. On November 20th, 2024, at around 9:02 hours, the Osceola County Sheriff's Office responded to an armed disturbance at 1148 Camborne Drive, Kissimmee, Florida. Deputies arrived on scene and later made contact with Kelsie Michelle Glover, the suspect. She was detained and transported to the Osceola County Regional Hospital for complaints of a seizure. Detective Kella Ruiz and I arrived on scene and contacted Shanty Latrice Bryant, victim, who was at the residence and witnessed the incident. So Shanty Latrice is her roommate. We're going to find out that's her roommate. Thank you for subscribing, Jack. Detective Ruiz and I conducted a sworn interview with Miss Bryant, which was audio recorded and later uploaded to Axon as evidence. During the interview, Miss Bryant stated she had lived with Kelsie at the above address as a family for approximately 2 years. She helps take care of Kelsie's daughter, Giselle Glover, and conducts family duties at the residence, including administering medication for Giselle. She is referred to as Aunt Shanty from the family of the residence. At around 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock a.m., Shanty Bryant was trying to help Giselle by giving her a bath. Kelsie Glover became violent, then struck and pushed Shanty Bryant while she attempted to aid Giselle Glover. Shanty Bryant went to call 911 to call for emergency services when Kelsie Glover approached her with a hammer and chased her into the bathroom with a hammer. With the hammer in Kelsie's hands, now mind you, the daughter, she's trying to give the daughter a bath. So this all takes place in this bathroom. She chased her into the bathroom with the hammer. With the hammer in Kelsie's hands, she told Shantae that she wanted to kill her. Shantae was scared for her life and locked herself in the master bathroom, while Kelsie continued to strike the door with a hammer in the attempts to break the door to strike Shantae. Shantae was in fear and called 911 for help. Shantae was also unsure if the hammer had struck her in the arm during the struggle. However, there were visible fresh cuts on her wrists and arms. Photographs of Shantae's injuries were taken and later uploaded. Based on the above information, Kelsie Glover is in direct violation of battery, touch or strike, domestic violence, and striking her, causing Shantae Bryant injuries. Additionally, Kelsie Glover is in violation of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon by trying to strike Shantae Bryant with a hammer, causing Shantae to lock herself in the bathroom in order to protect herself. So that is the arrest warrant. So all we know at that point was that the daughter's, she was trying to give this daughter a bath, and Kelsie came in going nuts for whatever reason. So we're going to look at this article here. Let me pull it up. This is crazy. So she's in the Osceola County Jail, the same jail as Stearns. Okay, here. Let's go over here. So now this article says, see nothing in the arrest warrant. Look at this evil. Look at this evil bitch. Look at her. Let me make this so you guys can see it better. She is crazy town. Okay. I think she has some medical issues. I think we're going to find out in this next, maybe in this video, but in the next document, we're going to find out she has medical issues. Yeah, special needs. Mm-hmm.
Right now at 10, a mom accused of killing her daughter's perp walk personally by the sheriff tonight. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm John Brown.
Good evening. I'm Luann Sorrell. Fox 35's Kelsie Cairns is joining us live from the Osceola County Sheriff's Office tonight. Kelsie, you watched this mother being hauled off to jail. Did she seem remorseful?
Well, John and Luann, we did watch those moments as she was escorted by the sheriff into a squad car for that perp walk. I asked her if she was innocent, and what she said to me, I can't really say on television. See, she had some very harsh language when she spoke with me. Really not many other words described this evening when she was, addressed by all of those reporters. And she kind of quietly got into the cop car there at the very end. Now, the sheriff actually addressed reporters earlier this evening in that press conference, just detailing the harrowing events that really led up to this horrible situation.
We're gonna watch the whole press conference, but this is her. See her being the perp walk? Now listen.
How are you feeling right now? Are you innocent?
35-year-old
Kelsie
Glover facing charges tonight, escorted by Osceola deputies after investigators say she held her 14-year-old daughter's head underwater.
What happened this morning in Point Siena?
Osceola Sheriff Marcos Lopez detailing the harrowing scene on 1148 Camborne Drive in Point Siena.
It's a dark day when things like this happen.
Witnesses inside the home say they tried to intervene and stop Glover from drowning her daughter Giselle. However,
Miss Glover began attacking and chasing these witnesses around the house with a hammer.
Sheriff Lopez says deputies wrestled with her to pry the hammer out of her hands.
And God only knows in which direction that was going to go if we didn't get there on time and kick the door in.
Neighbors in shock to watch the scene play out Wednesday morning.
It was chaos. I mean, the police came with long guns and drawing and running around the house and trying to get in. It was terrifying.
Giselle later pronounced dead at the hospital.
And is mother even aware that her daughter is deceased right now?
She's been told.
The only other record of a domestic issue is the father of Glover's children filed an injunction against her where she's accused of battering him. For now, Glover is facing aggravated.
Where is the father? Oh my gosh. Sherry, thank you so much. Sherry just donated $50 to the J4J tip jar. Thank you so much. Studio goals. Thank you. I appreciate you, Sherry. Wow. Happy Thanksgiving.
Battery with a deadly weapon and other.
Ugh, her lips.
Battery charges.
Now, the sheriff mentioned to me earlier this evening there is a possibility that those charges could be upgraded as they are still waiting for the final results from the medical examiner. So stay tuned for that information as we'll get those updates as soon as we get them into the newsroom. For now, reporting live in Osceola.
So they're saying that she held her head under, but they're not saying, she's charged with murder just yet. People inside the home told deputies the girl's mother, identified as 33-year-old Kelsie Glover, held her daughter's head underwater in the bathtub until she became unresponsive. Witnesses said they tried to stop Glover. She's only 4'7", and they couldn't stop this woman, but they were unsuccessful. They said that Glover also started attacking them and chasing them with a hammer. And she's smiling about it. I want to see if this is a different video on it. So disgusting. What happened?
We continue to follow breaking news tonight in Osceola County. A mother is accused of killing her own teenage daughter.
And Fox 35's Kelsie Cairns joins us live with that story. So, Kelsie, the sheriff says the mother drowned that girl.
Yes, that's exactly right, John and Luann. And you were watching live with us as we were seeing those facts be revealed by the Osceola sheriff this evening. Really just a sad and just horrible situation that happened early this morning in Point Siena. We're going to show you that perp walk of that suspect that you just mentioned. Her name is Kelsie Glover. She's 33 years old, and you can see on screen there she is right there.
Does
really
she
being
love the
escorted
attention?
into the back of that squad car. Now, sheriff mentioned she's accused of holding her daughter's head underwater. It happened at 1148 Camber Drive in Poinciana. Now, witnesses were inside the home and they tried to stop Mom as she attacked them and chased those witnesses with a hammer around the house. All of that coming from the Osceola sheriff. There was a roommate, another child also inside the home at the time. And here's what the sheriff himself had to say about this just horrible ordeal.
Hi, Robin.
It's a dark day when things like this happen. The 14-year-old girl's name was Kelsie Glover. What happened to her is unimaginable, and we are determined to get justice for Giselle.
Hey, Flo.
Now, just a few moments ago, I asked Sheriff, hey, does Mom realize that her daughter is dead this evening? And he mentioned that Mother is well aware. He didn't go into detail as to how she responded or even reacted to her daughter being dead this evening. And he also mentioned that the cause of what started this whole, altercation between mom and daughter, all of that is still under investigation this evening. This is very active and ongoing. He also explained Mom is going to be charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, among other charges. But it's likely this evening that we could see those charges upgraded. We're actually going to head over to the neighborhood where this all went down this evening. So,
I mean, it looks like a decent house. Like, she had a caregiver there. Here's her mugshot. Here's Kelsie's mugshot. We'll follow this. I mean, you never know. This could turn into a trial if she doesn't plead out. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Maggie and Space Fairy. Welcome in. Kim Maple Syrup. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for joining on this Friday afternoon. So that's it with the article. Let's get back to our documents, because we've got one with more detail now that I just downloaded today. And this would be called, let's see. Motion for pretrial detention, which goes into greater detail. All right, let's get this off the screen and let's get this up. This is just crazy. People are just out of their damn minds. And, it's always Florida, always Florida. All right, let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay, so this is the state of Florida versus Kelsie Michelle Glover. And she did not go to her arraignment. She's getting medical treatment. So I don't know. She said she was having seizures. Hey, Pearl Girl. She said she was having seizures. So I don't know if she's getting mental health treatment or what. But the judge waived her appearance at her arraignment. Motion for pretrial detention comes now the state of Florida. It says, these are the facts. Number one, on November 20th, 2024, the defendant was arrested pursuant to an arrest warrant for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery. The victim of those charges is Shantae Latrice Bryant. As detailed in the arrest warrant, the victim and the defendant reside together with the defendant's two children. So Kelsie has two children. When the victim was attempting to assist with the defendant's daughter, Gigi, the defendant became violent towards the victim and struck her several times. The defendant then armed herself with a hammer and made threats to kill the victim. In detailed supplemental reports, law enforcement obtained a sworn statement from the victim. The victim indicated that the defendant took her minor daughter, Gigi, off of her insulin medication. Oh my God. Gigi became ill and was vomiting, not eating, and feeling weak. The victim was arguing with the defendant about Gigi needing medical assistance. What a bitch. Defendant refused to give Gigi her medication or take her for medical treatment. Gigi was having difficulty consuming water due to it making her ill. This is torture. Defendant put Gigi in the bathtub and grabbed her by her. Oh my God, y'all, this is tough. This is going to be tough to hear. Defendant put Gigi in the bathtub and grabbed her by her hair and held her head underwater. The victim was able to remove Gigi from the water and began CPR. The defendant attempted to prevent the victim's efforts and pushed the victim out of the bathroom. Oh my God. And the victim contacted law enforcement, and the defendant armed herself with a hammer and began to threaten the victim. This girl wanted to do CPR, and she grabbed a fucking hammer. Law enforcement observed several holes in the door that were consistent with the hammer striking the door. This is something out of a horror movie. Gigi was transported to the hospital and was pronounced deceased. Oh my God. What in the world? The Osceola County Sheriff's Office is awaiting the findings of the autopsy, but reasonably expect to add the charge of first-degree murder for the death of the defendant's daughter, Gigi. Pursuant to Florida Statute 907.041, the court may order pretrial detention of the defendant if the court finds a substantial probability based on the defendant's past and present patterns of behavior. Which, let me note, she has no priors at all. She's never had anything on her. She has no criminal record. It does sound demonic. The defendant is currently charged with a dangerous crime as outlined in Florida Statute 907.041. The victim provided a sworn statement regarding the incident. Law enforcement observed evidence on scene consistent with the victim's statements. As such, the evidence supports a substantial probability that the defendant committed this crime. The evidence supports a substantial probability. Oh, let me put that again. The state submits that there are no conditions of release sufficient to protect the community from the risk of harm that the defendant presents. So they did not want her out on bail. But the charges have not even been filed yet. This is such a new case. It is. It's like shabusiness shit. We don't know yet. Is that right, Flo? Isn't that weird? Like, what the fuck? That poor girl. I mean, she suffered not only the way she was killed, but to just cut her off. Yes, Curly Girl, this is Kissimmee again. Osceola County. It's so sad. And the fact that she had a roommate there to be a caregiver, like what happened that you would do this? Why wouldn't you allow her to continue caring for your daughter when you brought her in for that purpose, right? It just doesn't make any sense. But here's our least favorite Florida sheriff to give us an update on this woman and what we can expect. This is Sheriff Lopez of the Osceola County Sheriff's Office. I can't even with him.
You got levels on there, Kelsie?
Did she not want to care for her anymore?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know I can't either, Kels.
Must not have been plugged in all the way.
So we're ready?
Hang on, sir. Hang on, one more second. Sorry.
Do this with Spanish media? These are one or two? Two. Just two over here? Both over here? Okay, perfect. Okay.
Get some captions. I can't take him serious. Like, I don't feel he's very heartfelt.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Ready.
All right, welcome everyone. I'm Sheriff Lopez with the Osceola County Sheriff's Office. Just want to tell the public about a tragic case that happened earlier today, November 20th, 2024. The Osceola County Sheriff's Office was notified early this morning about a violent incident that happened at a house in Point Siena at 1148 Camborne Drive. Deputies responded after receiving calls about an armed disturbance. Deputies responded immediately and got to the house as the disturbance was still taking place. Inside the home, deputies apprehended the suspect of this investigation, Miss Kelsie Glover. Deputies then spoke to witnesses who were also at the residence and learned that Miss Glover's 14-year-old daughter was upstairs in the bathroom and unresponsive. Witnesses also told deputies that they saw Miss Glover holding her 14-year-old daughter's head underwater in the bathtub, and they tried to stop her, but were not successful.
Evil.
Eventually, Miss Glover began attacking and chasing these witnesses around the house with a hammer, which led them to call also 911. The 14-year-old girl was transported to a hospital, but she was declared deceased shortly after arriving. At this time, we're still waiting on a report from the medical examiner's office, so we cannot confirm exactly how the girl passed away. But we're launching a full homicide investigation that will be concluded soon. Today, the mother is being arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery charges. It's a dark day when things like this happen.
Yes, it is, Flo.
The 14-year-old girl's name was Kelsie Glover. What happened to her is unimaginable, and we are determined to get justice for Giselle. I want to thank the homicide detectives who've been working relentlessly since this incident occurred to make sure we're putting a good case packet together for prosecution to turn over to the state. Do we have any questions? Actually, hold on. Let me run it real quick in Spanish. Apologize. Ready? Spanish?
Yes, sir.
Básicamente, esta mañana nosotros respondimos a una casa 1148 Camborne Drive en Point Siena. Esos testigos.
I'm going to skip the Spanish.
Examiner's office, los de los trabajando in her head. They observed her with.
Wait, hold on.
She's in English first.
Sheriff Lopez, did the witnesses say whether the daughter was already in the bath, like taking a bath, or did her mother?
Did the witnesses say that the daughter was already in the bath or taking a bath?
Put her in the bathtub?
I don't have that. What we have is witnesses said that she was putting her head. They observed her with the victim's head underneath the water.
And Sheriff, what started that whole, incident between mother and daughter earlier this morning? What brought about her daughter's head being forced underwater?
That's still actively being investigated as we speak. The mother was a little uncooperative.
A little?
And hopefully we'll get to the bottom of that soon. That's why right now we're charging her with those other charges. But as soon as this gets concluded, the other charges will be charged accordingly to what occurred.
And is mother even aware that her daughter is deceased right now?
She's been told.
And what was her reaction to that?
I wasn't present when they told her, but I didn't hear her making any comments about it while we were walking down the hall.
You didn't
Is there a
ask?
history of domestic issues in that household?
The only domestic issue we have there is one against her actual husband or the children's father, where she battered him, he got an injunction against her, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, there's no other history in reference.
So she battered her ex-husband, the father of these two children. I don't know where he is. I haven't heard anything about him, who he is, nothing.
To that.
And how many people were inside the home when this happened?
A total of 4, the victim, the mother, another child, and someone who resides with them.
So
¿En español ahora alguien?
¿Se sabe el motivo de la causa?
Todavía no se sabe el motivo. Estábamos tratando de hablar con la madre un poquito, además. Eso todavía está.
Si había cargos.
El papá de los domestic violence.
Was in Osceola County School District. Has the school district been alerted?
Domestic violence injunction y el juez se lo dio.
I'm assuming that this young girl was in Osceola County School District. Has the school district been alerted?
She said, I'm assuming that this little girl was in the Osceola School District.
I haven't been advised of that. Otra pregunta en español.
Hey, Hope.
¿Alguien más salió herido en este caso?
Ella intentó herir a la que estaba viviendo en la casa, pero there's actually wrestling a hammer away from her, and she's trying to strike the lady who's trying to prevent her from harming her daughter. And it was just something that we caught in the act, and God only knows in which direction that was going to go.
Hi, everybody.
If we didn't get there on time and kick the door in.
And, speaking to that, sir, do you know if there's going to be any body cam or 911 calls available tonight?
I can't hear a question.
Will there be any body cam or 911 calls?
We'll have all that, right? Since it's an active investigation, we really can't put that out right now. But definitely, once this is concluded, we'll have additional information for everyone. We're just waiting for the right cause of death to make sure that we're giving her the right charge in this case.
And were any of your deputies on scene that responded this morning, were they in fear for their lives at all? Clearly you've got someone, as you mentioned, running around with a hammer.
Very, Sherry.
Were they concerned for their safety?
No. They go right in, they grab her, they do what they gotta do, they separate. That's what deputies and cops do. You can't be in fear of your own life in a situation like that. It's exigent circumstances, and you have to take the appropriate action in order to make sure that you control that scene. In this case, they reacted properly.
So does this mean he got voted back in? Wasn't he up for re-election? Or do we know if he won?
They didn't have to tase anyone, just basically disarm her, find out what happened, disarm her. They tried to save the victim, and then she was transported to the hospital.
Have you all heard from the father of the child?
He has been advised of the incident.
Say anything?
We'll disclose that right now.
And did you say how?
Sorry?
He wasn't
No, it wasn't. It was the victim, the mother, a child, and then a roommate.
How old's the other child?
Is that it?
Did you say how old the suspect is?
I don't have the... She's 9/24/89. So that would make her what?
Do you have any race?
I don't have an exact race.
And could charges be upgraded once you get the results?
Yes, definitely. It's definitely, that's what we're looking at now, based on the circumstances and based on the...
Did he just say I don't have an exact race? And when the deputy of his told this woman that her daughter was dead, why didn't he ask what her response was? Why doesn't he care? Marcos.
Happen, we can make assumptions, but we just want to make sure that the right cause of death is pronounced so we can give her the accurate charge.
Tal vez no lo he escuchado antes, tal vez no le voy a poner atención, pero esta mujer tiene un récord criminal en el pasado, tiene antecedentes.
And to our knowledge, no tiene nada.
No history of mental illness to their knowledge.
All right.
Can you give us spellings for the mom and the daughter?
She'll get all that for you here in a second. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for being patient with us. Thank you.
11/6 report stated. What does that mean? Oh, look at the election results. Marcos Lopez wins re-election as Osceola County Sheriff, defeats Donnie Martinez. Oh, so he won. Ugh. I know he can't even figure out her age. And then they're like, can you give us the spelling? He's like, they'll take care of that for you. There had to be other things in the house to try to equalize the threat. I would have found something to stop that woman. Marco Lopez has been sheriff since 2021. And all of you recognize him from Maddie Soto. Good job, guys. Absolutely disturbing. You guys saw her perp walk already, right? I think he should too, Sherry. He should know all the facts. Let's go over here and get some Diddy updates for a second before I have a body cam for us to watch today. And I'll keep following that and see what else comes out in the court documents as well. So they're complaining about his laptop, saying it's been 66 days since Diddy's had a laptop. Combs' lawyer, Garagos? Wait, is that our That's not our Garagos, is it? The OG Garagos lawyer? I know, the third time. Will the third time be a charm is the question. Okay, let me pull up that body cam. We have another crazy parents in Florida. Hopefully you guys haven't seen this already. It's always Florida. I figured we'd stick with the Florida theme today, you guys. So Volusia County, Florida, which is over there at Daytona Beach. We're going to watch the body cam, but I'm going to show you what happened first. This happened 2 days ago as well. Ooh, that was loud as a freak. Let me turn that shit down. Over to YouTube. Get this pulled up. All right, here we go, guys. School resource officer attacked by some off-the-chain parents.
A violent attack at a Volusia County school. A resource deputy punched in the head and her taser ripped from her hand.
And deputies say it was the parents of a student who carried out that attack this morning. They're facing serious charges. It happened yesterday when the couple went to a Deltona middle school to protest a charge against their son. News 6's Angie Casada is there live this morning. How's that deputy doing, Angie?
Yeah, the sheriff says she had to go to the hospital with concussion symptoms. Now both of those parents are facing some serious charges. Take a look. This is George Rivera and Dagmaria Ponte Torino being taken into custody. Deputies say the two showed up at the school yesterday morning to protest their son's battery charge for allegedly shoving a girl the day before.
Yeah.
But when they didn't like the outcome of the meeting, the sheriff says Dagmaria allegedly shoved the deputy against a wall and George punched her in the head, knocking her to the ground. He even ripped her taser from her hand before she regained control and took him into custody. And all of this happened right in front of their son. Sheriff Mike Chitwood called the attack blatant and said, if you're wondering why some kids show no fear of consequences in today's society, look no further than these parents as Exhibit A. I'm glad they're locked up. Now, we checked overnight. George Rivera is facing several charges, including armed robbery.
The sheriff calls the parents Exhibit A. They are the exhibit.
Exhibit E.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right?
For allegedly taking the deputy's taser. He's being held without bond, and he's going to be facing a judge this afternoon. Ponte Torino is bonded out last night. Of course, we'll keep you updated. Reporting in Deltona, Angie Casada getting results.
No bond, too. Watch. Crazy town. Okay, here we go.
But don't worry, we're gonna keep this high.
You need to leave.
You
put your hand in my face one more time.
A shocking scene inside a school of all places when a parent-teacher meeting takes a violent turn.
Stop! Hold on, please, go out. You see?
Put it down right now.
And it's all caught on body cam. Just hours after what was supposed to be a routine meeting, two parents are arrested.
Put it down right now. Put your hands on back.
They're now accused of assaulting a school resource officer who simply wanted to discuss their son's behavior.
Wait, I thought we had just the body cam. Hold on a second. I could have sworn I saw on Law and Crime just the body cam, but maybe not.
But don't worry,
Sorry.
we're gonna keep this high.
Son's behavior. Our story begins on Monday, November 18th, when a boy at Florida's Deltona Middle School allegedly shoved a girl during school hours. The school's resource officer filed a battery charge against this student, and the following day his parents, Dagmary Aponte Iturino, and his dad, Jorge Rivera, were called to a meeting with school officials. Aponte Iturino, the boy's mom, is actually a kindergarten teacher in the district.
Okay, so that's the icing on the cake. The woman on the left, the mother, this is the mother and father of the boy who, assaulted a girl the day before. They were called in to talk about it. And the mother is a kindergarten teacher at the elementary school in the same district. And happy birthday, Mezara. This one's for you, babe. And everyone else sharing a birthday with you today.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday. Yes, she's a kindergarten teacher in the same district.
So she's familiar with school protocol, but on this specific day, she and her husband plan to dispute the charges against their son.
When this process goes through court, you can explain your side of the story to the judge. It's ultimately going to be up to the judge what is going to happen from here on out.
So what was meant to be a calm conversation quickly escalated into chaos.
That's okay. You are failing kids.
That is their son right in the middle. In between these two, he's saying, you are failing kids. Here, let me get some captions.
Right here. We're not talking about us. Because believe me, if it were about the adults, we can solve this at all different levels.
So
we are talking about a kid that I'm
fully.
Now I'm telling you, I'm
not
talking
going to raise
to
your
you.
voice at me.
Okay.
According to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, Rivera, the father, became furious midway through the meeting and was asked to leave. This part is caught on body cam too.
Yes, I am going to do. Guess what? Because I pay you salary. Okay, what happened to you?
You can leave.
Okay, why are you so worthless? Do you feel proud that you are this worthless lady? Do you feel this proud that you are this worthless? Shut the f up because I paid your salary. You don't. Okay.
Wow. Shut the fuck up. I pay your salary, you dumb bitch. And this woman's a kindergarten teacher.
That's what happened. Look, what is going to happen? What is going to happen?
You need to leave.
You are a worthless piece of shit. Yeah, call back up. No wonder you
need to leave.
There's nothing that we can do, okay?
On the way out, he yells an offensive slur at the SRO.
Look at him.
No wonder
you need to leave.
Things quickly went from bad to worse when the parents refused to leave school grounds. The mom actually takes things to another level when she pushes the officer.
But don't worry, we're gonna keep this high.
You need to leave.
You are.
You put your hand in my face one more time.
What? This is a kindergarten teacher, y'all.
The body camera video is pretty intense, so we've blurred the parts that are particularly violent, like when the father punches the officer in the head and then knocks her to the ground.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. One-Eyed Flo, thank you so much. He put the security guard on the ground. Flo, thank you for the 5 clickerships. Welcome, new members. Make sure you thank Flobo for that membership. Holy shiz. She's on the ground. Yeah, you can. Oh, happy birthday, Mesera. You got one. He's fucking kicking her.
And it doesn't end there. Authorities say Riviera, the father, then grabbed the officer's taser, but she was able to draw her gun in time, forcing him to drop the weapon.
Put it down right now! Put your hands on it back!
He grabbed her taser, and look at that woman wiping his head, like rubbing his head. Stop! Trying to get his attention. See the teacher picking up the taser? Look at the taser! This guy belongs behind bars. Crazy. And she's over there. We'll watch it in slow-mo after.
Put your hands on your back now!
That's the way you hold. Dad, you gotta stop.
Put your hands on your back now!
Dad, please, thank you. Dad.
This guy needs some mental help.
Even more shocking, the couple's son was there during this meeting and witnessed all this chaos unravel. Watching the body camera video we cover here on Lawn can be confusing. The case, the resource officer was rushed to the hospital with concussion symptoms.
Oh my
While
God.
the parents were arrested and booked into the Volusia County Branch Jail. The sheriff's office shared this video of the two parents being taken into custody.
He's a big dude, too. I wonder if they have other kids.
All right, lean up against the wall for me. Show that forward.
It's horrendous.
Face that wall. Yep, just like that. It's pretty feet.
Can you imagine how volatile their house probably is? Their household?
Coming to you, going to I'm sleeping, step around to the right. You step on the black next. There's no Officer Gomez right here, okay?
I love how Florida releases this, though.
I've covered some pretty intense body camera videos in my day. This one is more memorable than some of the others. Let's dig right in with trial attorney and federal litigator.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. But is this not crazy? Do they show any more of the footage? No, they talked to this woman. Okay, let's go back.
Were called to a meeting with school officials. Aponte Iturino, the with school protocol, by their son.
When this process goes through court, you can explain your side of the story to the judge. It's ultimately going to be up to
Volusia.
the judge what is going to happen from here
This
on
is actually in Volusia County. This is Deltona.
out.
So what was meant to be a calm conversation quickly escalated into chaos.
That's okay. You are failing kids right here. We're not talking about us. Because believe me, if it were about the adults, we can solve this at all different levels.
So
we are talking about a kid that I'm
if you want to
fooling.
speak,
Now
with
I'm
my
telling you, I'm
you're not
talking
gonna raise
to
your
you.
voice at me.
Okay.
According to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, Riviera, the father, became furious midway through the meeting and was asked to leave. This part is caught on body cam too.
Yes, I am going to do. Guess what? Because I paid you salary. Okay, what happened to you?
You can leave.
Okay, why are you so worthless? Do you feel proud that you are this worthless lady? Do you feel this proud that you are this worthless?
Look at the son. He's like, oh my God, let me get my iPad and get the fuck out of here. Poor kid. Poor kid. I mean, he pushed down a female deputy and started kicking her in front of the son. And then the son is in trouble for pushing down a girl. I have a feeling we'll see this family again at some point as this son grows up. This is sad as fuck.
Shut the up because I paid your salary. You don't. Okay?
This is gonna.
That's what happened. Look. What is gonna happen? What is gonna happen?
You need to leave.
You are a worthless piece of shit. Yeah, call back up. No wonder you. No wonder you.
You need to leave.
He fling the chair at her too. He fling that chair at her. How embarrassing.
There's nothing that we can do, okay?
On the way out, he yells an offensive slur at the SRO.
No wonder you.
You need to leave.
Things quickly went from bad to worse when the parents refused to leave school grounds. The mom actually takes things to another level when she pushes the officer.
Okay, we're going to slow this down because this was where it gets crazy as hell. I'm going to turn it down, though, so it doesn't sound all freak y'all out.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna keep these high.
You need to leave.
You are.
You put your hand in my face one more time. You don't do that.
Jesus. That guy was holding the husband back, and look at it. He got away. See him hold them in the back? These people are off the cuff, man.
The body camera video is pretty intense, so we blurred the parts that our protector punches the officer.
Did you see his foot? That was his shoe, y'all. That was his effing shoe. That was his damn leg. Hey, Pine. Holy hell. He kicked her in the head, y'all. She had concussion symptoms. There's his freaking shoe. That's his foot. No, the mom did attack the officer as well. What a fucking moron this guy is. I say get him away from his wife and talk to him and the wife, or talk to the wife and the kids and see what the hell is going on in that home. And see if they can get away from this monster. This guy's going to kill someone someday. And he's a big dude. Oh my God, Robin, get out of my brain.
And then knocks her to the ground.
He's got her taser. He's got her taser.
And it doesn't.
Oh no, the teacher had it. See, the lady's got the taser.
it doesn't end there. Then she was able to the web. To drop the weapon.
And look at her with her hands on his head. I know, his son saying, Dad, Dad. You think so, Lisa? If the wife didn't do something, she would have got her ass beat for not defending him? It's very scary. And then we've got other kids, right, that could be seeing this too. Right? He had the freaking taser. And the wife's like, oh, calm down. I think one of them is held without bond. We're going to look up their court records in a minute.
Put your hands on back now. Put your hands on back now.
This woman's over here holding the taser. Look at them. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, please. Thank you. Yeah.
Even more shocking, the couple's son was there during this meeting and witnessed all this chaos unravel. Watching the body camera video we covered,
isn't it? Let's see if we can look up their court records. I think one of them is held without bond. Volusia County Court. Let's look it up. And that officer going to quit. I would assume these are going to be pretty hefty charges. Assaulting her like that, kicking her. Oh my God. Wait, what's their last name? I don't even know their fucking names. Hold on. The heck is their name? Jorge Rivera and his wife Dag Marie Rivera. Let's look it up. Rivera. Oh my God. There's so many of them. I just want criminal. This would be it right here, 1121. I found it. Right at the top. Hey, jammers. Let's see. This is traffic. That's not it. Is this it? No. Yeah, this is it. Ooh, they got him on trespass on school property after warning, robbery with a deadly weapon, resist arrest with violence, battery on a law enforcement officer, disrupting a school function, grand theft, battery on a school board employee, and deprive an officer of protection. So there's 7 charges. Hey, Potato. Welcome in. Welcome in. Felony. Resist arrest with violence. Felony 3rd degree. Felony 1st degree robbery with a deadly weapon. Trespass on school property is a misdemeanor. Deprive an officer of protection is a 3rd degree felony. Battery on school board employee is a 3rd degree felony. He's facing a lot of felonies. Grand theft, disrupting a school function is a misdemeanor. Can I see past criminal history? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people with his same name. George J. Let me see. So let's see here. The next time. All right. His first appearance was yesterday. His ass will be back in court on the 19th of December. Custody, surety bond. He got out 11/20. Bail amount $42,000. What about the mother though? What's her name? Dag Marie. My dogs are probably going to start barking. I have a delivery coming. Dag Marie Iterno. She has a different last name. Dag Marie. Let's go over here. Dag Marie. Oops. Itorino Dag Marie. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever heard that name before. Yeah, he's a big fat bully. But what's going to happen to him? He should see, hers is going to be all messed up because she probably has all these different names. I probably won't be able to find hers because she's got all these different names. Aponte, Itorino, and he's Rivera. Should I try Dag Marie Rivera? Did she get out as well, you guys? Sheba, I'm glad you're feeling better. All right, let's see if we can find anything. Let's go George J. Let's see if there's anything on him because he's the one I think is the main aggressor here. So he has 3 lawsuits. The Florida Department of Revenue, the state of Florida, racing, highway. Oh, I don't know what that is. Maybe tolls, unpaid tolls. Let's see. He owed the state of Florida money or something. Nothing criminal. Just this. I'm surprised, actually. I would have thought there'd be like a... Oh, he did, Kim? The sheriff did a... Let me find that. Ooh, I want to see that. I want to see what the sheriff said. Volusia County Sheriff, parents, assault officer. Where is it? I don't see the... I see one where he says he's sick of school threats. This was Deltona Middle School. Yeah, I don't see a press conference. Oh, is this? No, that's 6 years ago. I'm sure he's busy there in Volusia County. Volusia County is a little sketchy now. Yeah, I don't see a press conference. I passed it? I mean, I'm not seeing any videos that are that long that would have a press conference. That's Grady Judd. That's a year ago. That's 2 months ago. That's what we just watched. Yeah, I'm not seeing a presser. I can't play News Nation. I do see a sheriff talking on News Nation, but I can't play that. Let's watch this one.
First at 6, new body camera video shows the moments investigators say a Volusia County couple attacked a school resource deputy. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stuart Moore.
And I'm Summer Knowles. That deputy now reportedly suffering a concussion. West News' Pamela Combe joins us live. And Pamela, you spoke with a sheriff, obviously furious about what happened.
I bet he is.
Oh, yeah, and you'll obviously understand why he's so upset when you watch that body cam video. It's dramatic, hard to watch, and even more concerning when we learned that one of those arrested was a Volusia County Schools teacher. She and her husband insulted and attacked.
She should be ashamed.
Resource deputy, a confrontation that was honestly really dramatic, and it ended when that resource deputy pulled out her gun. Insult.
You are a worthless piece of. Yeah, go back.
After insult.
No wonder you
need to leave. Two Deltona Middle School parents went to protest a battery charge after their son shoved a girl at school. Tuesday's meeting didn't end the way they wanted. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood says when the school resource deputy tried to escort them from the property, Jorge Rivera punched the deputy in the face.
The only piece in that video is the mother and father.
Woohoo, Sheriff.
Right? They're the pieces. They attacked my deputy. She suffered a concussion. They besmirched her sexual orientation.
When the deputy fell to the ground,
get him.
That video is
punched the deputy
Love
in the
it.
face.
The only piece in that video is the mother and father. All right? They're the pieces. They attacked my deputy. She suffered a concussion. They besmirched her sexual orientation.
When the deputy fell to the ground, the sheriff says Rivera ripped a taser out of her hand.
If you lose your taser, you automatically transition to your firearm.
Oh my
So
God.
if you get a hold of a deputy's taser, you could almost expect to get shot. Thank God that's not what happened in that.
Can
in
you
those
imagine?
grounds.
The deputy managed to quickly get back up, pull out her gun, and put Rivera in handcuffs. When that happened, Chitwood says Rivera's wife, Dagmarie Aponte, a pre-K teacher with the district, stepped in.
When the deputy was going to make the arrest, that's when the wife interferes. Okay. So that's what gets her locked up for interfering.
The two were then taken to the Volusia County Branch Jail. And again, the wife is a pre-K teacher with the district. The district did say they are investigating, and she is temporarily suspended. She did bond out of jail Tuesday night. As for her husband, Rivera, he is still booked in the Volusia County Jail, but he did appear before a judge today, and his bond was set at $42,000.
Yep. So he did get out. Yeah, he said if you lose your taser, the next step is to grab your gun. And how sad for that son. Oh my goodness. I wonder if they have other children. That is some scary shit, guys. Hey, Danny. Fucking humiliating, man. Let's see what's going on at the Diddy courthouse, shall we? There is someone live outside there. They seized notes from Diddy's thing.
Fattest,
inspirational quotes.
What?
Really?
You know, it's a dark scene there in the jail. He's got to keep his spirits up, and there's nothing wrong with him having inspirational quotes. What he's saying is wrong. It is the authorities coming in, ransacking his entire cell, taking privileged, confidential communications between him and his attorney.
Ugh.
That relationship is sacrosanct, Nancy, as you know. And so he's saying that, hey, that's an invasion here, and the prosecution should be punished.
You know, Eric Faddis, you do know that Sean Combs has been denied bail twice so far or more because of prior threats on alleged victims. So you're telling me that his inspirational quotes, including demands that others dig up dirt on alleged victims, with his track record, I mean...
Oh, my God. He better not get out. Let's see what's going on here on Twitter. Combs' lawyer says he has access to cell phones, but not under our conditions. He fights, he kicks, he makes phone calls. This can be addressed. Thank you. Judge, we're going to get a decision out prompt next week. All right, I'm confused. I'm not sure if they're finished yet. I think that was another case. I'm sorry. Oh, here's outside right here.
Has used at least 8 inmates' codes. He's bought them. The judge says they say contact me ASAP operates through TrueLinks, the Trust Fund Limited inmate computer system. The prosecutor says it's not permitted.
I want to know what J-Lo knows
case,
too.
One is detained.
I want to know what she knows as well. Here he is in court. Ugh, he makes me ill. Let's listen to this. This is what they're wanting.
Kelly case, I don't think, number one is they came up with $50 million. They didn't have 24-hour security. They didn't.
Can't with these lawyers.
To not violate the rules, to do these certain things. So as you have
There's
more
people in their chat saying, Diddy, we love you. Look at love sick. Third might be the charm. So I guess they're waiting for the results. I don't know. I don't know, guys. All I know is he should not get out. Here, this guy's live outside right here. Here we go. There we go.
So it's a bit of an interstitial fill. I launched it when I thought they were coming out, but it's coming close. We'll see if we can see in through these windows.
I don't know what's going on, but we're here for it. Bye, Teresa. From Diddy to shitty.
Some microphones set up here. We'll see whether, given the rain, if people, Agnifilo, Alexandra Shapiro, Tony Rico. How many lawyers spoke for him today? Four lawyers. That's usually not allowed. This guy works for the court. We will pull down. Who's coming next? Let's check it out. We'll keep a running commentary here.
He's not doxing anyone if they're not affiliated with the case, I guess. Or not doxing them, but showing their faces.
Now, the prosecutors will go out the other door. There's a door on the other side that leads onto Pearl Street. But if you want to come out of this building and get into a vehicle, this is your way.
This is Inner City Press on X. And just as a reminder, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be watching together on my Discord. Whether you're a member of Every Day with Jay and Every Day or a member of J for J or both, you have access to our Discord. So 9 p.m. is Seth Says tonight. Seth Says. Seth Rogers will be live on his YouTube channel, and we will be watching as a group to share our comments, thoughts, and opinions, which we are allowed. I hope to see you guys in Discord tonight, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Guidepost, I think, was the company. This company has another name. All right. There's some movement, but let's check it out.
We are right now waiting to see what happened with the diddler. Hey, Nash. I hope I'll see y'all there tonight. Thank you, Pine. You guys, we just got more clicker ships. If you received one, please thank Pine in the chat.
It's a raw day here in Old New York, and the traffic is backed up. We've got some tents, TV tents, and there, the black vehicle, into which the family will be poured.
Hey, NH, welcome in.
These two guys, I think, are part of the logistical party.
Music City.
There's earrings and yellow scarf.
Become a member or a Patreon today to get access.
All right, there's a so that we know. Okay.
Enjoy your dinner, Auntie Cheryl. Oh, Sherry coming in hot with 5 more clicker ships. Welcome, new cooters and clickers. I can't wait to see y'all tonight. Judge is not making a decision until Monday, is what's going through the grapevines. Thank you for your support. Thank you for donating. And if you love your membership,
somebody's trying to deliver some legal papers there.
Connect your YouTube to your Discord, Music City. Go into your settings on Discord and connect that YouTube, and you will have instant access. We don't either, but luckily for you guys, we have a help desk in Discord, and we can help you through the process. So don't fret. Here they come, y'all. Here come the lawyers. Unleash the lawyers.
Excuse us, sir. The government will show the same thing. Okay, we've got family members.
Are those his kids? Those are his kids. There's the twins.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That was the kids.
Yeah.
Is that his mother?
I don't see a huge amount of that.
That's Diddy's mother.
Yeah. Yes, we'll use the bullet. All right. Thanks, Mike.
All his kids are loading up in this van right here. Damn, look how close everybody is. Oh, that's his aunt? Thank you, Green Eyed. That's his aunt.
And there you have it. As the black van.
This is Inner City Press.
So what happened here today is no decision, but there will be a decision next week, and things could have gone worse for Mr. Sean Combs. There are some questions asked by the judge. You can read the whole transcript on the Inner City Press. And we may be working on a second book known as Diddy in Detention. To be continued, Inner City Press.
All right, there we are. Judge will have a decision next week. Why he wouldn't decide today is beyond me, but who knows? Maybe he's trying to be fair to the didster. Thank you so much, Gypsy, for helping all of the new members get into the Discord. We have 5 hours for you guys to figure it out. So just to let you know, if you're a member through YouTube, when you download Discord on your phone, go into your settings and connect your YouTube to your Discords. Once you connect your YouTubes to your Discords, Discord automatically talks to YouTube. So it will automatically give you, access, if you will. And thank you so much for everyone that helps out in the help desk there. Diddy detention, I know. Ugh. I don't know. We'll see next week, I guess, what happens, right? Sucks we can't have cameras in there. But I'm going to wrap this one up. This Friday is concluded. Have you guys seen the Oprah video? I think it's fake. But anyways, I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock tonight for some Seth Says. I hope you'll join me. We'll watch as a group. Groupazoids tonight. Let's run our credits. Thank you for being here, moderators. You are the bomb. You're the best. Thank you for being here no matter what I'm covering. Members and listeners as well, if you're replaying, thank you for being here no matter what I cover. Because I'm not looking for only getting the big numbers. I would like to get information out there and educate myself and you guys as well. So thank you for joining. Florida, stay crazy. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further?
Bring it all in.
And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
Bye, Jennifer.